Recording in progress.
Greetings, beautiful soul tribe. Greetings. I hope this message finds you well, finds you in a great place of existence in this crazy but life full of love, life full of unconditional love and boundless opportunities. And if you're not feeling in the upper end, it is okay. The energies have definitely still been shifting, kind of toggling back and forth as many of us are wondering what our soul's mission is, are coming across blockages from jobs or relationships and just our train of thought. So I tune in today to just remind you to make sure that you are shielding and protecting your space, your energy, your vessel, your home, all of it, everywhere you go. So for those of you who do not know what shielding and protecting consists of, it's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to guide the ones that are newly awakening, ones um, who are wondering, questioning life itself, those who are just feeling lost in these times as I am healing and helping others to heal. You all have the abilities to heal yourself. Sometimes you just need the push or the help to know how to use the key that's already within you. So that's why I'm here. But today I just wanted to really talk about the whole shielding and protecting, and what's the difference. Because whenever we're protecting our space and our energy, it's two phases, not just one. So protecting our space and our energy means that we are protecting what we already have. We are protecting our vessel, our high vibes. We are protecting what we allow to hold, we let go of, we release what no longer serves us. So shielding is a different form. And I was meditating the other day and I was like, well, what's the difference between shielding and protecting? Because I kind of felt it was a lot of the same, which it is, but it makes sense that they're two different levels. So shielding is protecting your own energy from other people's energy. And protecting is protecting our space, what we have, our energy. So what's within us, not what's coming at us. So protecting is two phases. So it's like phase A, protecting, phase B, shielding. So make sure you bring both. So when you're protecting your energy and your space, some people use crystals, you use intention, you sage your area, Palo Santo. Remember, Palo Santo removes the negativity and the negative energies, and it keeps the good energy. Sage removes all energy, and then it's your job to, once you sage your home, your space, you want to make sure you're opening a path to release and let it go. So open your door. I prefer the front door, your windows, to let the air out, to go into the light. And then you're after you're done saging, you're now gonna fill the space with good energy by intention. For example, in your room, you sage it really good. You smudge that sucker really good. And then you open the windows and you release what no longer serves you. Let go, release, go into the light. So you're at a zero plane of energy. And then when you close the windows, you could also use lemongrass or anything that you feel, lavender, Palo Santo, and bring in the energy that you want to create in that space. So if you want something for like protection and peace and a release of anxiety, you may want to light some lavender, light some lavender oil on an oil burner, um, or just fill the space with your hands. You warm them up And you breathe. You make sure you're emptied out with any emotion. I hope that recorded. Wow, I hope that recorded as I was drawing in energy to explain how to fill your room with um, with good energy. Something is was My computer did some crazy stuff where it glitched out. So a lot of us are having difficulties recording and putting out there. For some reason, there's energies out there that don't want us to do our job, do our light work, but we're doing it. So that just glitched out. Anywho, where was I before I was rudely interrupted? Warm your babies up. These babies, warm them up. Empty out any emotion, anything that you have to do for the day as you're filling your hands of light and love. So once you're with nothingness and breathing gets rid of your thought, your anxiety, release all that. And in your hands, you create what you want with intention for your room. So peace, relaxation, love, you breathe that in here. And you allow your hands to warm up. You allow your heart to connect with your hands. And you feel it. Your heart starts doing something. You breathe. And then you let it go. Filling the room with love, light, pure energy. Just like this, all around. And you imagine this big old light, big old sphere of light all around your room. And if you feel like you have to chant or you want to sing, you do it. And for me, I would do something like this, and I would go. My hands are doing your hands may feel tingly, hot. Ya ya na ne ya na yo ai. Sia wa ta ye re ya wa ya. To whatever song comes in, it's the energy that's coming from your hands, from your heart, and you could do this and you fill your room. Woo! I could feel it in my head. You fill your room with light. As I'm doing this for you, with you. Try it. You could try it now too. And bam, your room is filled with intention. So make sure you guys are protecting your energy and shielding your your energy. Also, you're shielding other people's energy and you're shielding from draining people draining your energy. But you have to set that intention. Remember, everything is intention. Even if you say, I shield and protect my space, that's going to do it, but you have to feel it. You have to really feel it when you say it. A lot of us in the past just say it really quick as they're leaving out the door, and that works. But when you put your emotion and your feeling, your heart to it, it really, really works. It's powerful. So make sure you're doing that. I was writing some notes. Um, I've been journaling a lot of different stuff. Let me see if I have anything else to share with you. Ah, another thing. Let's talk about mirrors. How many of us have mirrors in our bedroom? What about mirrors in your bedroom that's facing your bed? So, how many of you know that mirrors are portals? They are. So every mirror has a frequency with it. And if you have inherited a mirror, or if you're somewhere that you're staying at an Airbnb and there's mirrors there, you're going to want to close them, close the portals. Let me tell you what happened to me. So I was staying at this location. It was fully furnished. Um, and in this room, there was a mirror, and I always clean my mirrors, always, 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 because you want to make sure that your mirrors are clean so you can see clearly. That's the whole feng shui. But not only that, mirrors are portals. So at this house, there's a mirror in one room, and it was an odd mirror. I couldn't clean it because it wouldn't clean. There was stuff in the mirror that I saw that just couldn't come out. Like, I'm not sure, residue, whatever it may have been, but that was a sign for me that something's in the mirror. So I used this mirror to look and make sure that everything was, it was a full size mirror. So every time I looked in this mirror, I felt judging myself, like, oh, and I would look at my face and like, is this a pimple? Or, like, really, real talk, guys, we're human, right? We could do this. I'll look at my legs, and, it was criticized. I was criticizing myself. I was not in a form of unconditional love or self-love at all. And for some reason, it didn't click to me. It just didn't register. So every time I looked in this mirror, it just gave me a different view of myself, and it was always negative. It was. So I moved this mirror to like the stairs, out of that room by the stairs, because I don't know why. I just thought maybe it was the lighting. It wasn't. I got a message that I needed to close the mirror. So this mirror was very, very toxic. And I believe that everyone that used that mirror, that looked into it, was judging themselves. So this belonged to the previous owners. So the previous owners must have had some type of relationship where they were always um, speaking bad about their body, just picking at themselves. It was just not a good vibration. So what I did was I sealed the mirror up. So what I do is, you get a crystal, or you get Palo Santo, you can get sage, and you're going to use a crystal as you would Palo Santo or sage, and you're going to say, and you're going to want to use this on your TV screens or any kind of screens to seal them out. Any energies or entities that came through this portal, I now ask you to leave now. Any energy, you say that 3 times as you're waving your wand or your sage or your Palo Santo. So you want to send the energies, entities back through the portal, through the mirror. And then I now close this portal. I now seal and close this portal 3 times. And watch the feelings that you get moving forward after you close these portals. You may feel drained. You may have feel drained. You may have just felt just toxic energies coming into your house. So there was a downstairs mirror. And in this mirror, I would sing in the hallway, and I would play my sound bowl, and it would always reflect love. I was always healing with it, or it could see me because I was singing on the staircase. And I always got really good vibes from this mirror. Long story short, I had this toxic mirror up at the top of the stairs, and on the bottom of the stairs, I had this mirror that would reflect me while I was doing my healing or doing activations. And Sharam had an accident and tripped down the stairs. He feels he was pushed down the stairs, but the mirror was like facing the stairs. And in the middle of this, the stairs went like, the bottom goes like this, and the other part goes towards me, goes up towards me. So Sharam landed from this top step all the way down here, didn't break anything. The only thing he broke was one of my selenite crystals. the wands. He didn't even touch it. All I heard was a clack. I thought he snapped his knee or something crazy. No, the crystal broke, and I believe that the crystal took took the break. He did have to get stitches. This was a long time ago. He's totally fine. But here's the story, the reason why I'm sharing this with you right now. At the bottom of the stairs where Sharam landed was this mirror that watched me day after day, healing, singing, love. And this mirror that was up at the top of the staircase was, this is before I sealed it and turned it the other way, was very negative. So what if energies came through? And he said he felt pushed. This was in the middle of the night, and it was just really weird how it happened. So boom, he goes down and gets caught. He got caught, and I believe what caught him was the selenite saved him. It saved him from hurting himself. It's magic. I believe the energies from that mirror helped him. Just can't explain it. And everyone's like, oh, that's weird. But we're here to speak authentically, and we're here to share experiences, no matter what kind of experiences they are. And I'm here to also share with you tips and tips and tricks to help you. Just like salt. Salt helps. Put salt around, little sprinkles of salt around your front door with the intention to protect your home, your space, around your windows. And if you can't sleep at night, put it in a circle around your bed. Not on your bed, around your bed, with the intention for protection. The energies out there are so heavy. And for those of you who are already feeling the heaviness, protect your energy that you already have, and try these methods. They come from a lineage of beyond what we can imagine. And these herbs and these techniques are gifted to us. So, like I said, if you decide you would like to close your portals in your mirrors, in your TVs, that's what you would want to do. And then feel feel the difference, the energy shift in your home. And then tell me I'm crazy. You won't. You won't, because it works. And it's all within love. And I don't know why I felt like coming on here to share that with you, but I was sharing that with some friends, and they were like, whoa, I didn't think about that. And sometimes I'm like, well, when I tune into YouTube, what messages do they need? How can I help? Who needs to hear this? So I turn on the record button and I allow the flow. I do write some things down, but then I just let everything else go, everything else flow. Another thing, a lot of you are transitioning out of jobs into jobs, wondering what job is for you. Not feeling the job of your choice, that you don't feel like you're serving your purpose at your current situation. You're feeling lost, and that is okay. We have to get lost in order to find our way. We have to leave the crowd so we can find ourselves and be alone for a little bit. This is awakening. Awakening is finding yourself, awakening the dreamer within you. Let that sit for a moment. And since we're badasses and warriors, a lot of us are going through a lot of heavy releasing old programming. What's old programming? Old programming was what we were taught, what we allowed ourselves to believe in our beliefs. Everything's breaking down and it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense to you and you're not feeling it, it's because it was never meant for you. It was just, and you had to feel that resonance so that you can know what's not you. And then you could go get lost and find your purpose. And it does take a while to get out of the whole 3D programming. I'm still working on it. I stopped working a 8 to 5 job over 6 months ago. And I went from the busiest mind of multitasking and doing so much to just being. And sometimes it still is tough. I even think, wow, would I even want to go back to doing all that work I did, which it wasn't bad work. I was very lucky. I was very lucky. I worked at home as a recruiter and I offered jobs to people and it was fun, but it wasn't for me. And I'm like, but then I start thinking, because I was so busy all the time, Monday through Friday, I felt like I served a purpose. Like being busy was success, progression. And I'm learning that it's not. Being still, being within oneself, finding our truth, expressing our truth, and being authentic. That's success. That's progress. When we leave these 8 to 5, 9 to 6 jobs, what happens? We get replaced and we're just a memory. And before too long, we're a very distant memory. And then our existence there at that job just disappears. So many people are spending 10 years, 15 years dedicating themselves to a job that can easily replace you. You're getting paid for your energy. I saw something earlier today. It said something like people use their health to obtain wealth, and then they use their wealth to obtain health once they retire. And that right there blew my mind because it's true. They put such a programmed mindset for us to think that we have to work to receive money, to have an abundance, to be happy. Yes, we need money flow to live in this current life, but we don't have to be unhappy doing what we're doing to receive money, to receive the abundance and the prosperity. We have to be doing what we love to do. We have to feel the vibration of happiness, and then the abundance flows. Yeah. It's kind of wacky how everything just falls into place, and it's kind of wacky just how easy things seem like they can be, but then going through them, it's when I was releasing so much emotion and attachment to things I wouldn't have even thought I had attachments to. I was like, it was almost traumatic when I was really releasing. It wasn't that easy to let go of the old, of having all these things and starting a new life within myself. And sometimes I do miss it. I'm like, oh my God, I had that, I had that, I had that. And I'm still working on my inner healing as we let go, because when you're so used to certain lifestyles, um, and you're reprogramming, you're hitting that reset button, you're releasing not only those items, but everything that led to getting those items, all the emotions, all the trauma, the being young and not having, the working really hard to get, like all these emotions that come with things. So when we release and we let go of things, it's the only word I can use right now. Tangible things. Um, there's a lot of different emotions that go with it. Just like when people get a divorce and they separate, it's like, when I was married, I had this and that and this and that, but you also had the bottom side of anxiety, stress, and lack of faith, unfaithful relationships and whatever, so it's kind of like finding your, I guess, just finding that seed within you is the word that's coming in, and allowing it to grow roots, knowing that you're grounding, you're protected, and every choice that you're making is the right choice. And every day is one step closer to finding yourself and your path. Yep. And whatever you let go of, you always get back times 10, even go further. It's multiplied, but in a different level. So abundance to me now, it's having real friends that love me truly, more than one, more than two, more than three, more, plenty of people that really love me for me, who I show myself, my authentic self. I speak light language, I sing, I'm happy. Just, you know, um, that's abundance. That's one of the abundance, um, one of many things that I've received, and you will too. Like finding soul tribe, they're coming out. I'm finding them. Like they're coming to me. They are. I had to let go of so much stuff. Yes, stuff. I let go of so much stuff. I had to empty out because what was important to me once upon a time ago is no longer. I value things now. And when you find value in everything, even the little things, more comes to you on a different level. What a wonderful chat. I send you guys so much love. Hang in there. I know a lot of you feel alone and stuck. You don't know what direction to take. It's normal. You're on the right path. You're feeling lost. It's normal. It is. Feel proud to be lost because this is where you find yourself. I must say it again. When you're lost, this is how you find yourself. And when you find yourself, you're going to be amazed at all the opportunities that come with sharing your authentic connection, your authenticity. You're free. We continue to break the shackles that are holding us down. So if you guys are feeling back pain as well, yesterday I had a vision, like I had hooks. I had like hooks in my back, and then I had chains. And as I was doing energy work, I was rah, releasing the chains, breaking free from the prison. We look like we're free, right? The average person looks free. They don't have any chains on them, but that's not true. They do. They're invisible and they're in our minds, controlled by thoughts. Change your thoughts. Tell yourself the story of what you want to be. Feel the vibration as it is. Tell yourself this story every night and in the morning. Connect with your highest timeline across time and space and other dimensions. Call your power back here in this space right now. Call my power back across all time and space and other dimensions. I love you guys. I am going to go enjoy a nice walk, go light some candles in the church. And no, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Um, I love you all. I love you guys. Hang in there. You have a lot to be proud of, and you've come a long way. Even if you take a sit back or you lay down and you close your eyes and think about how far you've come, like in emotion, and what you walked away from the last year, the boundaries that you set, the emotions you allowed to come out, the freedom of voice, how far you've come. Be proud of yourself. And if you're just stepping into your power, it's okay. Be proud of yourself. You're doing the work. You're making that step. You're taking it. And we are all here to help. There's so many of us here that want to just help and guide you and let you know that you are safe and it always works out. You have to stay positive in your thoughts and really feel the emotion. And watch things change for you. Laugh and smile and be goofy. Do crazy stuff. Me and my friends the other day, it was so cool. We were drumming in a church, and this little church, it was drumming and playing the flute and singing. So in this church, it was a small church, and there was four of us. So you had one in the corner because the acoustics was with the drum. You could hear like boom, boom, boom. You could feel it. So you had one playing the drum here. You had one playing the drum here. You had one in the middle playing the flute, and then uh, one singing or just like feeling the emotion and just like being. And it's so funny. It's so funny because if some normal person um, came into the church, they would have been like, what the fuck? Like, what are they doing? But we didn't care because we were free and nothing interfered because we didn't care. Yeah, do stuff, be wild in a good way. Ha 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 ha. Ashiana wa nika wa ma. I send you guys lots and lots of love. I think I've been on here a little bit too long because now I'm ranting. I'm off to the church to go light a candle and say many prayers for you all. I love you. I love you. I I love you. For real, for real. I do. I just do. Love me back. I know you guys love me back. Thank you for the love. Bye.